You guys mind if I join you?
Yeah, I can answer that right now, sir. That'd be no for me.
Yeah, but you're like the loser of the group. Bender?
No.
Guys, I'm saying I'm probably a pretty good addition, right?
Shut up. Nobody here is interested.
Hey there, welcome to the Dad Club. Whether you're a dad enthusiast, or you just love a good goddamn time, you're certainly welcome here. This is Matt and Rob, that's Ben and Nick. The club is on. Today, the theme that we're thinking about is competition. Competitive dads, competitive kids, who's up and who's down.
Yeah, I have an issue with this. I'm working through some things. The theme kind of got kicked off from a conversation I was having with a friend of mine who also is a dad of a young child. And I recently told him, I was like, I just got Quincy taken to the doctor for his 9-month checkup, whatever, for all his vitals and all the other stuff. And he was like, oh, cool. Like, what percentile is he in? But immediately, once he asked that, I want to be like, I don't know, higher than yours. Like, I was like very aggressive about it, And I didn't say that, but in my mind, I like grabbed him by his collar and shoved him up against the wall, and I was like, don't come for the king. I'm fine now. I'm fine now.
Seems like it's still with you a little bit.
What? No, look at that. I'm easy as it goes. I actually ended up going to talk to a parent coach. Not personal, it was business. I didn't bring up any of my own issues.
The coach didn't have anything to tell you about.
No, I was like, I was kind of more feeding him some things to tell his clients. But here's a video of me talking with parent coach John Scardina. Is it wrong to want to be a better parent than my friends?
This is not a competitive sport,
but
here
we can make it.
Well, you can make anything competitive.
Great, that's what I want to do. Is it wrong to want your kid to be the best?
It's a lot of pressure. It's really, really a lot of pressure to put on a kid.
Sure.
So.
Yes or no, though? I mean, I can do it, right? It's fine?
No.
Should I be concerned that my son can't catch a ball? I mean, he's 9
months old.
Still.
You probably can't drive a car yet either,
Yeah, and that's another thing. That's on my list of things to talk to him about.
Really?
When should I get worried that he can't catch a ball?
Oh, chill out.
All right. When does competition, I guess, become unhealthy?
Oh, good. Good question. That's a really good question.
Well, I've got a ton of bad ones, so one was bound to be good.
A little bit of competition is a great thing. It builds character.
Do you ever find that there's a competition between parents and children?
So yeah, there are those challenging situations that happen sometimes. And we as parents have to realize that our kids are not there to fulfill our needs. We dads have a responsibility to exemplify positive masculine energy. Because masculine energy is often seen as toxic, is often seen as, disruptive, violent, And yet, there's something very powerful about being male and being positive and having that energy be transmitted to our children. So that's what I hope for us as dads, is that we exemplify positive masculine energy.
Want to do some push-ups?
Sure.
Great. So what about you guys? Have you dealt with any kind of competition in your own lives?
In my house growing up, there was this corner of my living room which was like kind of a shrine to my living father. It was just like all of his football trophies, and like, I don't know, something about that. I was like, oh, I want trophies. And I became kind of a trophy chaser. And whether it was like a third place trophy or like a second place or like, first or like a first place or like another first place, like state champion, I would say that it wasn't really important about what the trophy was about. It was more of just having it. It's just like the symbol of like accomplishment.
You're like Gollum, basically.
Yeah, like Gollum. Yeah. But luckily my trophy chasing has kind of crossed into the next generation. My nieces and nephews. Take a look at the amount of trophies that they have. So.
Are you good now? Are you out of your trophy?
I mean, I feel inferior to children at this point.
Sure,
but
but who doesn't?
Yeah.
Nick, what about you?
I used to be really competitive back in the day when I was younger in high school. I did a lot of organized sports. I played baseball, I was a pitcher, and I ran track and field. That was my main sport. I was always running against myself, competing against myself, trying to get a better, time. But it did do me well because I do still hold the state record in the 4x100 meter relay in New Hampshire. Thank you very much.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it
That's impressive.
for the past.
The test of time.
And you check every day to make sure you
I
still
check
hold
every
it.
morning to
Every
make sure
morning.
that no one has beat that. So I was a fast dude back in the day. Not sure anymore though.
Do you still play sports? Or you?
No,
Oh.
not at all.
I still play sports, and I get very competitive with it. I know that I'm not like the athlete that I was, but I still get very. I still want to be. In my mind, it's like you can still beat everybody.
What, you want to race?
Yeah, of course I want to race. Of course I want to race everyone.
I'd watch.
My money's on Rob.
I'm feeling confident that I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm a little nervous because it's been a while since I ran, and I wasn't very good when I did. But I am kind of confident, mostly because Nick looks like he's dead.
Ready, set, go! Fuck, Rob. Ready, set, go!
It's a terrible idea. Still got it.
All right, so we have a guest in the club today. It's my pleasure to introduce actor, comedian, and author of Man vs. Child, One Dad's Guide to the Weirdness of Parenting. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug Moe.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's you, man. And all that clapping is for you.
That was all that clapping was for me? Thank you so much.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me here.
Why'd you say it like a weirdo?
I like it.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the
Welcome to the club.
I felt welcome and then it got weird. So thanks for having
All
me.
right.
And because you've written a book, we're going to treat you with a lot of deference. We consider you an expert.
Yeah, look, they don't let anyone write a book, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, all deference is due to me. That's not what you're supposed to say.
Some people might take this as like a comedy, like a funny book, or people kind of laugh it off because your background's in comedy. But this is all deadly serious stuff, right?
Yeah, I was like, look, I'm a comedian and I've got some very serious ideas about parenting I want to put to paper, and they let me do that. In one way, yeah, it's tongue in cheek, like, you know, man versus wild or man versus anything, and man versus child is like, now there's this force that you're grappling with, which is being a cool dad and fun.
Like dressing up and stuff like that. There's all sorts of
Dressing up.
parenting stuff where you're like, oh man.
I think it's a better excuse to be able to do dumb stuff. Like you're not allowed to really like do dumb stuff without being judged.
Yeah.
When you're a dad, it's allowed.
It's expected almost.
It's expected.
Yeah, to be the weird one.
Yeah, I think if you're doing it right, you're doing it fully. You're fully invested in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Usually, I think I'm the guy in the club with the oldest kid so far.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you're dealing with a teenager.
Yeah, just barely dealing with her. No, she's 13. She turned 13 in February.
Congrats.
Wow.
I know. Well, that's what happens. You know, it starts out they're 10, and then turns out 11, 12, and then 13 right after.
Is this in the book? This is
I hear
covered.
13 is a lucky number.
Say that again. I'm gonna.
Anyway, it's the progression of time. Like you'll remember being a teenager somewhat, and how dumb your parents were when you were a teenager,
sure.
and so that's always in the back of your mind. You're like, I have to say this. I know I'm gonna be, in your mind, dumb.
It is weird how as kids age, like the challenge changes. Like with a very small kid, it's like logistics of like, I need to carry you from here to here and you need to be asleep then and now. And then it becomes like a psychological thing, and it's like now you're a toddler and I have to figure out how to convince you to eat stuff and things like that.
Yes.
And then God only knows what challenges you face.
The problems now are like, all right, so you want to be on what app? Okay, I know the dangers that are out there. Like, how do I prevent my daughter from becoming a victim when she's still like, people are basically kind. You're like, they're not.
I have a 4-year-old. I have 2 girls, so I'm really excited.
I have to stop the show because the dog's breath.
There's something medical happening with the dog. There's thousands of streets between us and where we're going. I know all the roads. Need to stop and pee? I give you a 5-minute window. Anything happens in those 5 minutes, I'm yours, no matter what. Anything happens outside that 5 minutes, you're on your own. Don't ask me, are we there yet? We'll get there when we get there. I don't use GPS, and I don't carry a map. I drive. Yeah, I don't think this is the place.
In the vein of competition, we asked all of our dad followers on Instagram and all of social media to give us their top dad jokes. And the winner that we decide on will win a really cool dad swag bag, which will include, I believe, a toaster, an MP3 player from 1997, and some
Ford Bronco.
Ford Bronco. Everyone gets a Ford Bronco. That's what we said at the beginning, and we'll stick
bringing
with
them
it.
back.
Yep, and probably a dad T-shirt as well. So let's look at some of our top picks here. First up, we got Derek. Here's a video.
What do you call it when Batman skips church? Christian Bale.
I mean, there's so much good here.
I love that. The kid in the back.
All right, what else we got?
I heard they got a restaurant on the moon. Yeah. No, you're supposed to wait.
That kid just ate shit right behind him.
Seems like his head might have hit the drum. He's like, wait.
I like it. This one has a little bit of everything. This
It's got layers.
A lot of human drama.
Hey, you guys want to hear a joke about construction?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still working on it. Oh.
Usually in these videos and in dad jokes in general, you put something out there and a child just like stares at you with like resentfully is like, why are you putting us through this right now?
Yeah.
What's next?
Give peas a chance. Give peas a chance. Good job. Maddie gets the Nobel Peas Prize.
Refused.
I appreciate this one, Mike. Puns are always fun.
Problem is, how do you get the kid to eat other stuff? You need some, rice cereal jokes. Those are hard. Rice cereal pun?
Yeah.
Forget it.
Many a dad have ruined themselves trying to get a rice cereal pun out there. That's a fact. Nick?
So who's the funniest Disney princess?
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
I love this one. This is my favorite, I think.
Is that right?
It's layered. I love that they incorporated a Disney stuffed animal. It's Rapunzel.
Yeah.
And you really undercutted the pun in Rapunzel. There's a couple. There was some depth into this one. What an adorable kid.
If the child delivers the punchline, is it truly a dad joke?
Interesting.
No, I think it's the best one we got.
All right, we got to vote on one here.
I think Nick.
What do we think?
Yeah,
Okay, so we got one for
Nick
Nick.
thinks Nick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Derek.
All these were great, but there's so much empathy I have for a person telling a joke, leaving their mouth open until something happens, and then just having to close it.
Look, I like the Christian Bale one. It's a classic dad joke because of the timing and the reception.
Obviously, shout out to all the dads that submitted.
Especially me.
To Nick, I'm sorry. Whoever you are out there, Nick, you are DQ'd, but your daughter was very cute. But Derek, you will be getting a really cool dad swag bag full of lots of useless stuff and some cool stuff from the dad.
So Doug, thank you so much for being here.
It's been my pleasure.
Doug Moe, author of Man vs. Child, One Dad's Guide to the Weirdness of Parenting. pick it up in a local bookstore or wherever you want. I don't care.
Or in a faraway bookstore.
Yeah, whatever you like. I don't know. I don't want to run your life. Doug Moe, it was so good to see you. Thanks for coming through, man.
Thanks for having me. I really had a great time.
Kids, hey, it's your father. Okay, hey, it's Dad. What happened was, you know, I got stuck in a lamp. Can you let me out the lamp, please? If you let me out the lamp, I'll give you some wishes, huh? You want wishes? Woo! It's hot in the lamp, okay? No AC in the lamp. Can you let me out the lamp, please? Hey, I can hear you out there. Jada! I gotta pee. I'm starting to get a cramp. I'm getting a dick cramp. Never mind. Oh, damn. What was that? Y'all break something? You're grounded, but rub the lamp first. I need to come out. Let me out the lamp! First person to let me out the lamp gets $1 million, for real. I'm rich as shit. Did y'all leave? All right, y'all left. Damn.
That's another episode of the Dad Club. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks also to Doug Moe, obviously, for being here. If you have anything you want to contribute, be in touch at club@thedad.com. And
Thanks for watching the Dad Club. Thanks for watching the Dad Club. Thanks for watching the Dad Club.
Damn it.
Lily.
Thanks for watching the Dad Club. Thanks for watching the Dad Club. It went in. It went in, guys.
thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to The Dad to see all the best videos on the internet. That's what we do. It's your club too. Come on and join us. We'll see you next time.
I love you, Dad.
Well, we're going to have to do it again.